Rocketeer and Mortar are two both powerful splash damage towers in TDS, and today I'll go over both of them to see which is better. I'll go over the stats, values, damage, supports, and more. Now let's begin. Let's first start with Rocketeer. On level 0, it costs 1,500 cash, does 25 damage, a fire rate of 3.508, a range of 17, and a DPS of 7.13. On level 1, it costs a total of 1,750 cash, does 25 damage, a fire rate of 3.008, a range of 17, and a DPS of 8.31. On level 2, it costs a total of 3,500 cash. It does 50 damage, a fire rate of 3.008, a range of 19, and a DPS of 16.62. On level 3, it costs a total of 10,000 cash. It does 135 damage, a fire rate of 3.008, a range of 22.5, and a DPS of 44.88. And then lastly, on level 4, it costs a total of 30,000 cash. It does 260 damage split across 4 rockets, a fire rate of 12.758, a range of 24, and a DPS of 94.27. But since it's a splash damage tower, let's include that. If the Rocketeer hit 2 enemies, it will do a DPS of 188.54. Now let's move on to the Mortar tower. On level 0, the Mortar costs 900 cash, does 12 damage, a fire rate of 4.008, a range of 28, and a DPS of 2.99. On level 1, the Mortar costs 1,225 cash, does 12 damage, a fire rate of 3.008, a range of 20, and a DPS of 3.99. On level 2, it costs a total of 2,625 cash, does 24 damage, a fire rate of 3.008, a range of 24, and a DPS of 7.98. On level 3, the Mortar costs a total of 5,875 cash, does 55 damage, a fire rate of 3.008, a range of 27, and a DPS of 18.28. On level 4, it costs a total of 17,875 cash. It does 100 damage, an extra 120 damage split across 3 cluster bombs, a fire rate of 3.008, a range of 27, and a total DPS of 73.13. Lastly, on level 5, Mortar costs a total of 42,875 cash. It does 150 damage and an extra 300 damage split across 6 cluster bombs, a fire rate of 3.008, a range of 30, and a total DPS of 149.6. If Mortar hits 2 enemies, the DPS would be 299.2. From this, we can see that Mortar is a lot more expensive than Rocketeer, but in turn does 1.6 times more DPS. But Rocketeer is something that can help it. Placement limit. You can only place 5 Mortars down, but 8 Rocketeers. 5 Mortars only gives you around 1,496 DPS, while 8 Rocketeers give you 1,508.32 DPS, but it's only a 12.32 DPS difference. But now let's look at another thing. Value. Rocketeer's best value is level 0, having a value of 210.38 per DPS, while Mortar's best value is level 4, having a value of 244.43 per DPS. Which is worse? With Mortar's max level value is a lot better, having a value of 286.6, while Rocketeer's max level value is 318.23. Speaking of value, let's look at the cost. Rocketeer's max cost is 240,000, while Mortar's max cost is 214,375, which is only a 25,625 cost increase, which isn't all that bad. Mortar is also stun immune, allowing it to do a lot more, but this benefit isn't that much of a benefit with medic around. In conclusion, after all this, we can see that Rocketeer does more DPS, and although having a 12 DPS increase, it would be a lot more with supports. Mortar has better value and cheaper, so which is better? Well, I'll leave that decision up to you. They're both very strong splash damage towers, which have their own strengths and weaknesses. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I want to thank all of you for 100 subscribers. It means a lot to me. The viewer voting is currently going on, and the Discord server might be made later. My goal is to try to get 250 subscribers by the end of the year, and 1,000 subscribers by May, so subscribe. It means a lot to me. Anyways, have a great day or night, and goodbye.